Okay, good evening and welcome to the call today uh, of our Metaverse uh, launch, the upcoming launch of the amazing Uniteverse program and the Force Coin, a project that is been waiting for a lot of people for a very long time. And as you can see on my screen right now, it's almost 6 days to the very hour of the launch. It's also amazing, and I'm really excited and expectant for this launch. So what you're seeing right now is just a glimpse of the website. And one of the beautiful things about platforms like this is that website gets to upgrade and the platform is still working. That's just amazing. I mean, I've been in platforms whereby when you get to hear that website is being upgraded, that's the end of that platform. I'm sure for those of us who have been to Metaverse website, you know that this is not the way it was last month. So the website has been upgraded and work is still ongoing on the website for the launch of the coin, the Uniteverse program. So this is just the new interface, and you can see the Metaverse that's coming up very soon. The Uniteverse is also going to lead us into the Metaverse. All right. So if you are participating in the Uniteverse, congratulations, because that is a door to accessing the metaverse and everything that is going to be done in the metaverse. Don't forget that everything that is going to be done in the metaverse will be done with the first coin. I'm just giving you some heads up because the metaverse is where everyone can start life with a clean slate and earn a real fortune. This is real, okay? Just in case you've been hearing about metaverse and you've not been able to participate on it for any reason, being a part of Metaverse will make you participate in the Metaverse for the first time. And then the access to this is through participating in the Uniteverse program. All right. Okay, so now while I get started, so just in case you have people who are not here, you can be good and kind to share this link with them and tell them that we're about to get started so that they can participate in the things that we're going to be sharing with us tonight. All right. Of course, we're not too taking long, but for those of us who are aware of this launch, you should be able to have gone through the material by now, the marketing material. I'm going to share that with us shortly. In our last Zoom, we did some really deep introductions to the Uniteverse program and the Force Coin. So today, I'm just going to be focusing on some key facts, some key aspects that will help us to have a better understanding of the Uniteverse and then the Force Coin. All right. But if you need a broader understanding about it, please feel free to reach out to that particular video, and then you can actually watch it. It's available. It's not hidden. So just try your best to watch the video, and you have the full understanding. So I'm just going to go over to my slide right now to explain some certain important things. All right, so let me go over to my slide. Okay. Yep. So can you see my screen? The Uniteverse. Can you see it? Can you see this?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you very much. So I actually covered part of this slide in our last call, so probably may not really be going into a lot of things, but I explained that the Uniteverse is the entrance levels to the metaverse. So participating in the Uniteverse program is a very big opportunity. All right. I mean, it has, though we have two things here, which is the multi-mining and then of course the metaverse. The multi-mining is the stage of emitting the first coin to our wallet and also the entrance phase to the metaverse. But also there's also opportunity of networking and making good income in the Uniteverse program. So I'm just going to go straight to the matrix. Having explained some deeper part of this in our previous Zoom. I just want to make it a little bit more practical, okay? And then please feel free to interrupt me with your questions, all right? This is not a Zoom where I'm the only one talking. I'm trying to explain some things here so that it can be more clearer to you. This will help you so that when you are relating with other people, you know what to tell them, all right? So now the matrix, okay, consists of 5 orbits, as you can see. Do you understand? It has 5 orbits. Now on each tier, the spots line up on the orbit only of those participants who have the corresponding active tiers. In other words, if you're in tier 1, the people on your orbit will be people in tier 1. Okay, and the understanding in this particular structure you are seeing is divided into 2, orbit and lines. Okay, orbit and lines. So the orbit are these circles you can see. The first circle here, all right? Okay, then we have the second circle. I hope you're seeing this. So these are what we call orbits. The first circle, that's the first orbit, has what, 2 spots, okay? And then you can see the second orbit has what, 2 spots here, and then another 2 spots here. That's 4 spots. That's to tell you, okay, the third orbit will have how many? 8 spots. Please, can you mute yourself? Thank you. All right, thank you very much. So I said the first orbit has 2 spots. The second orbit has what? 4 spots. The third has 8. Okay, you can see that here. And then the fourth will have what? 16. And then the fifth will have what? 32. Okay, now you can see the line here. Like you can see here is what? The first line. Here is the second line. Here is the third line, the fourth, and then the fifth. So have the understanding that the matrix consists of orbit and lines. Okay, the lines are endless. I mean, you can have unlimited number of orbits because of the lines. Let me just show that to you. Is on the previous slide. Let me show that to you here. Yeah, this is it. You can see that we have 5 orbits. The orbits form the matrix. That is where people are going to be placed, whether they are active partners or they are people who came into your matrix through spillovers. Okay, the orbits form your matrix, but the lines take into account the structure of the orbit. So that means that for every tier, the minimum is 5 orbits. Okay, the minimum is 5 orbits, but because of the levels, as the levels go higher, the lines will increase. That means that more people will begin to occupy the orbits. That's to tell you that the lines are infinite. You can see this here. You can see this logo here, telling you that the lines are infinite. It means that somebody can have unlimited number of orbits. Of course, the orbit increases as your tier increases, okay? Because the minimum number of spots for the orbit is 62. That is for the first tier. Is understand that, okay? Understand that. So of course you understand now that we have what, 9 tiers in the matrix program, okay? The Uniteverse, because the Uniteverse is actually the stage for multi-mining for the first coin, because first coin is not going to go through the regular mining that we know for other coins, okay? The creator made it fit for the coin to be emitted through multi-mining. In other words, as people get to participate in the matrix, okay, in this matrix, as people begin to participate on it, the coin will be emitted to people's wallets. And the more people participate on this matrix, the demand for the coin will keep increasing. I don't know if you're getting the whole picture. The demand for the coin will keep increasing, and that is what will make the coin to begin to rise as time goes on. Hope that is getting clearer. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is that the Uniteverse is a binary matrix system. Okay, a binary matrix system. It is a non-dividing matrix. So our classic program, you can see that's the tactile. The tactile was a dividing matrix. In other words, it's the matrix that can restart by itself whether or not you restart it. Okay, the option is there for you to deactivate the recycle. In other words, the reactivation. The option is there for you to deactivate it, but by default, it will reactivate itself. But for the Uniteverse program, there is nothing like recycle. Okay, there is nothing like recycle in the Uniteverse program. Please, let's stay muted, please. There is nothing like recycle in the Uniteverse program. So what is going to be happening on the Uniteverse program is extension of tiers. Okay, when you activate a particular level, if you want to keep any from that particular level, you need to extend it after a period of 30 days. This may sound new to some of us, okay? For those of us who have been in other platforms, or you just joined Metaverse recently, and of course you were told about the cycling reactivation and all that. So this is different, all right? So let me go to the next slide so you get to understand. Now, of course, the delta fills up from the first line up to the other parts of the matrix. Okay, I don't want to go into all that. Let's just proceed in the slide here. I've actually done justice to this in my previous Zoom. So if you've not gotten that particular recording, it is available on the groups that you came in from. Okay, just scroll up, you see it. All right. So now, if you invite new partners, when the 2 spots of your first line is already full, they fill deeper. So anybody can fill your matrix to 5 levels deep. You see that now? So you can fill the first line, the second line, the third line, and then end up in the lines of the other partners in your delta. So everybody has their matrix, their delta, okay? But in your matrix, people can take spots up to 5 levels deep per tier. Per tier, okay? So let's proceed. I'm trying to make it very, very simple. Okay, I hope you're getting this. Understanding that we have tiers, we have lines, we have orbits. Let this thought be sinking in your brain so that you can understand how to explain to people. That's just so give you the knowledge so you can be able to explain to people what is the tiers all about, what is the orbit all about, what is the lines all about. Now, another important thing is that the availability of spillovers should be enormous since we have a matrix that has 5 orbits. 5 orbits, and of course, if you do the mathematics very well, you would realize that we will have 62 spots in the first orbit. 62 spots in the first orbit. So, of course, you can make money from your personally invited partners, from people in your structure, from spillovers from above, wonderful, spillovers from below. So, spillovers from people who are in your matrix, all right? People who are in your matrix, but they are from the people whom your structure is growing with. Are you getting it now? So that's just how it is. So let's proceed. The next thing is about the yeah, you know, this is just like a dashboard overview that you're going to see when the first coin launch. Let me just explain what you're seeing here right now. Okay, to participate in the Uniteverse program, you need to activate a tier. We have 9 tiers. As you can see here, we have a countdown of 30 days. You can see we have a countdown of 30 days that is activated automatically when you activate a tier. So like I said, you need to extend the tiers after 30 days. Now, when you are also going to be making money in the Uniteverse for those who are participating in the networking structure, because you can decide to say, okay, I'm interested in only the coin, or I want the coin, but I also want to market, because those who are going to be doing the marketing will multiply their first coin. They're going to make more money. So now, as you're making this money, you can decide that I want this money to be given to be sent to my wallet in first coins, and also you can decide to say, okay, I want this wallet to be sent to my wallet. I want this money to be sent to my wallet in DAI, okay? Or you can say 50-50. That's what you are seeing here, okay? Okay, that's what you're seeing here. So the platform creators made it optional, okay? They give you the right to choose. They don't want to say, oh, you must earn in our coin. You can decide to say, okay, I want to be making money in DAI, or I want to be making money in first coin alone, or I want to be making money 50-50. So whenever I earn money, 50% goes to my first coin, 50% goes to DAI. It is completely your choice. So this feature is going to be available on your dashboard for those of you who are going to be on the Uniteverse program. So the next thing I want you to look at is that the first year actually costs 50 DAI, all right? And then of course, subsequent years are double of the previous one. Okay, let me not waste too much time. I just want you to get that understanding here. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Now, this is the first way of making money in the Uniteverse program. There are actually two ways, all right? The first way is called matrix bonuses. Now, matrix bonuses means that when other participants fill your matrix, you receive 15% bonus from each of them up to the fifth orbit. So now, whether they are your direct partners or whether they are spillovers, wherever they are coming from, when anybody takes position on your matrix in any of the tiers, you make 15% of the cost of that particular tier. Okay, I actually did that calculation before. Let me do that again. Okay, let me do that again. Now, if you know that level one actually, sorry, that's a level one. Of course, still the same thing. Level one, that is the first tier, cost 50 DAI. All right, the first year costs 50 DAI. So let's just do the mathematics so you can see it very well. Where's my calculator? Yep, that's it. So I'm sure you're seeing my calculator right now. So now, the creator of the Metaverse platform actually said that the coin is going to be launching with 25 cents at 0.25. Okay. So I mean, and that's actually an amazing thing for a coin to be launching with 25 cents. That is 8 cents from being $1. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I mean, I'm telling you, first coin is the bomb. It's going to be a bomb. I'm telling you. I'm going to also talk about some important things which we learned from the creator in the Zoom that I held yesterday. For those of you who were there, important information came up that I'm going to be sharing with you at the end of this Zoom. So make sure you stick around. Now, we learned that the coin is going to be at 25 cents at launch. So now let's say you activate the first tier. Okay, the first tier is 50 DAI. And then, of course, the coin set as well is also 50 DAI. So how many first coin are you going to get when you activate the coin set? So let's do the mathematics. So 50 divided by, okay, 0.25, that's 25 cents. That will be how many? 200. So you're getting 200 first coins from the what? The coin set, all right? So the coin set gives you 200 first coin at the launch. Please note, at the launch, because after the launch, the coin value will not remain the same. To start rising after then. Okay, so you may not be able to get it. You may not be able to get 200 first coin for 50 DAI. Then come back to the matrix now. The matrix costs what? 50 DAI as well. So let's go back to our calculator. So 50 DAI, and then you're making how much? 15% of 50 DAI. Let's go back to our calculator. Okay, so you're making 50 DAI is what? That's $50. Okay, let's say multiply by 15%. So how much is that? 7.5 DAI. So you're making $7.5 from 62 spots. I hope you saw this before. Let me share my screen again so you can see that very well. So I hope we're getting the calculation right now. So every spot here on my screen, you can zoom in if you want to, all right? Every spot you can see here are all 15% each, all the spots, and the total number of them is 62 in number. So if you're making $7.5 from 62 spots, okay, so let's say $7.5 multiplied by 62. Okay, so from your entire spot, you'll be making $465 in the 62 spots. That is for those who can be able to feel it through their marketing. Are you getting it now? So that's just the way it works. So please pay attention to that. It's very, very important. So let's continue. I hope this is making sense. I'm trying my best to break it down so people can be able to understand it. All right. So let's procead. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is referral bonuses. You know, I told you that in the Uniteverse program, there are two ways of making money here. We have what? The referral, the matrix bonuses, which you have seen right now, okay, 15% each, and then we have referral bonuses. So what are referral bonuses? Referral bonuses come to you from your direct partner. It comes as a lineage of the direct partner up to the fourth referral line. You can see that here. Let me ring that for you so you can see it. Okay. Where's my pen? Yeah. So you can see additionally, your you receive referral rewards up to the 4th referral line. So in other words, from your direct partner to their own downline up to the 4th referral line, you are going to be receiving reward from 4 referral lines. If you have a direct partner, if that direct partner has a downline, that downline has another downline, that downline has another downline. From those 4 people, you are going to be receiving rewards from them. So how does it work? From your direct partner. Now, okay, let's finish this article here. Okay, the referral structure has nothing to do with the delta or the matrix. That, in other words, the matrix bonuses has nothing to do with the referral rewards. Okay, in the first line, all your personally invited people to you get to the second line. The invitees of your invitees also to the 4th line. It doesn't matter. Please look at that. Very important. It doesn't matter what delta line they are in the matrix orbit they are in. So your direct referral, the direct referral may be somewhere around here. You can see like this, for example, it may be somewhere around here, for example. It doesn't matter where they are. Okay, so if it's your first direct downline on the Uniteverse program, the platform says that you're going to make 10% from your direct referral. 10%. Sorry for that. Okay, 10% from your direct referral. So now, when that your direct referral brings in his own direct referral, you're going to make 7% from that person's direct referral. When that person also brings his own referral, you make 4%. And then that person also brings his own downline, also you also make another 4%. This is just from one structure. Okay, it can be as many as possible. So now let me explain it the other way. Okay, if, for example, now if I bring someone into my matrix as my direct downline, I will receive 10% from the person. 7% will go to my upline, my direct upline. 4% will go to my upline's upline. And then the last 4% will go to my upline's upline. Am I making sense? So it doesn't matter where they are. The algorithm has already factored all these things in, so that the fact that we are all linked together with our referral links, the algorithm, the smart contract knows the percentage to pay out to anybody who is in that particular referral structure up to the 4th referral line. I hope this is making sense. Don't worry, if it doesn't make sense, don't worry, okay? I'll take questions very soon. Sorry, please, let's stay muted. Thank you. So this is very, very simple. So of course, you understand that we have 9 tiers here. And then, yeah, very, very important. Of course, we have 5 orbits. That means 62 spots, okay, on 5 orbits. And then, of course, that means that the potentiality here is about 930% profit, 930% profit. How do I know that? You know, I said that for each of the spots of the 62, you have 15% profit each, right? If you multiply 62 by 15%, you will get 930% profit. That's how we arrived at 930% profit. So if you didn't get that, that is how we got it, okay, from the 5 orbits. 5 orbit is the standard, but going to higher levels, the orbit increases. Let me show that to you on the next slide. I think that should be on the next slide. Yeah, this particular slide. Now, going to the 2nd tier. Now, all the explanation I'm explaining so far is with the 1st tier. From the 2nd tier, oh my God, who is acting? Please stay muted. Please stay muted. So now, from the 2nd tier, the 1st line is not counted. Can you see? Let me put that for you so you can see. From the 2nd tier, the 1st line, like this particular one here, you see the X is not counted. Okay, that means that the 2nd orbit on your 2nd tier, sorry about that, sorry, the 2nd orbit on your 2nd tier will become what? The 1st line. Are you getting now? So that will become your 1st orbit. The 2nd one that has 4 spots will become your 1st orbit. That means that since 5 orbit is standard, since this 1st one is not counted, that means another one will be added at the back. Are you seeing it now? So instead of having 62 spots, okay, let me do that very well so you can see. So instead of having 62 spots, we have four in your first orbit, we have 8 on your second orbit, we have 16 on your third orbit, we have 62, okay, on your fourth orbit. Then we have 124 spots in total. Can you see that now? So another orbit, instead of, that's what you're reading here. Let me just read that for you so you can see it here. Okay, that's what is written here. Okay, it's in the document. So if, just in case you have any question about that, so you can see that here. So while other orbits are pulled up, in this case, your structure on the second tier will already be 124 spot, not 62. Okay, because 124 is for the second tier, 62 is for the first tier. So that's why I'm telling you that the more higher you go in the levels, in the tiers, the more possibility of you making more money. Are you getting that? Because the orbit expands. And I showed you that the lines are endless from the very beginning. I showed the lines are endless. So instead of having 62 spots on the second tier, you're having 124 spots. And then on the third tier, that means that the first two, since on the second tier, the first line is not counted, on the third tier, the first line and then the second one will not be counted. That means another one will be added. Another orbit will be added. That will be 244 spots. Is this making sense? This is mind blowing. I mean, yesterday on the call, somebody said that this is mind blowing. Like I have to calm my mind down to take this, because this is something that doesn't exist in networking before. This is the first time this is happening. Okay, so please bear that in mind. Now, that's to say that for the 124 spots, the profit we are getting from 124 spots is 1,860% profit. Why? Because each spot is 15%. That's the matrix bonuses. And if you multiply that by 124, you get 1,860. The same thing also applies to the third tier, the fourth tier, or till what? Infinity. Okay, sorry, to the ninth tier. All right, to the ninth tier, of course. But this thing is endless. All right, it's very, very, very massive, very, very massive. So this is just the understanding of how it works. So now, of course, there is a navigation. There will be a navigation on your back office that you'll be able to click on the first, on your delta, okay, and then the first tier, the second tier to see people who are in your structure, the third tier to see people in your structure, and so on and so on and so forth. Okay, so now this is also, there'll also be a navigation on your back office to be able to give you the breakdown of your structure, your referral structure, right? Please, can the person there turn off the video, please? So this is very, very important. Now, the last thing I want to talk about here is the activation of the tiers. All right, activation of the tiers. So, like I told you before, first point is going to be launched with the multi-mining stage. The multi-mining stage is for a period of 3 to 4 months, okay, but not really accurate about this, but that was what was speculated. All right, so in this stage we are going to be participating in the Uniteverse. Okay, that is the only way to gain the first coin. And when you activate a tier, you can see that a 30 days countdown will be activated in that particular tier. So after 30 days, you are meant to renew the tier, extend the tier by 20% of the cost of that particular tier. So, if, for example, if tier 1 costs 50 DAI, okay, so 20% of 50 DAI will be 10 DAI. That's $10. You renew your tier 1 with 10 DAI every month, okay, every 30 days. Why? Because if you don't renew your tier, you are not going to be making money from it consistently. You stop earning from it. Okay, though when the 30 days is over, you are given 3 days of grace. If you don't renew after 3 days of grace, that will be it. You won't be able to make money from it again. And even if you want to start making money from it again, you have to pay the full amount, the 50 DAI again. So, but I very, very well believe that if you're someone that's really passionate about growing a network, growing a team, I mean, $10 is something that you can actually make from 62 spots I mean, think about that. I'm talking about tier 1 right now. I'm talking about tier 2. Okay, tier 2 is something that you can even make, and more people are coming on board for this particular project globally. Okay, so let me go over to my last slide here, because I think that was really the last slide. Yep. So now this is the cost of the tiers. All right. Understand that each level cost about 100 DAI. Sorry, the first will cost 100 DAI, right? And then the second tier costs 400 DAI, and then the third tier costs 400 DAI. You know, that's double of each level till the 9th tier, which costs 25,600 DAI. Now, what happens when you activate a tier? Okay, if you're coming in just a tier, that is for tier alone. But if you're coming in with full package, it means you're activating with the tier and then for the coin set. So if you are paying the full 100 DAI, 50 DAI will use to activate the tier for you. Okay, like we said before, 50 DAI will put the coin set. Done the calculation of how much you are going to make from the launch at the coin set. When the coin launch with 50 DAI, I think I showed you that will be 20 first coins. Then for the second tier as well, if you activate it with 200 DAI, 100 DAI is used for what the tier, while 100 DAI is used for the coin set. You can see that now. So everything is very, very much explained. 50% goes to tier, 50% goes to coin set. And then if you do the calculation with 0.25 cent that I gave to you, you'll know how many first coins you are getting for a particular tier. This is very, 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 very important. All right. So I think that'll be it for now. There's several other things that are here, but because of time, I will not be able to explain today, because we're going to be having this call probably on Thursday. Okay. Also keep in mind that anyway, before I begin to say all that, please let me take questions, please. If you have a question about the whole thing about the Uniteverse program and how it's going to run and how to make it work and all that, etc., please feel free. This is the time to unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay. Please feel free and then unmute yourself, ask a question. Okay, it's very, very important. Yeah, I'm seeing Sunday. You have a question, sir? So you muted yourself. You have a question? Okay, please, any other person, you have a question, please go ahead and ask. We have just limited time. Questions, please. It's very important you understand this whole thing, okay? If you don't understand it, you won't be able to explain to other people out there. So please feel free to ask any questions while we have the time. Okay, so since we don't have... Okay, yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir, please. Yeah, we're hearing you, sir. Mr. James, go ahead, please. Mr. James, are you there? Hello, can you hear us? Hello, can you hear us, please?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
My network is...
I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, my question is that at tier 1, if I was able to activate tier 1 without activating the coin set, will I be able to get the first coin?
No. Coin set is the
Hello.
no. Coin set is the allocation of first coins, okay, to your wallet. So you have to purchase the coin set to get the first coins. Okay, the only way you can get the first coins without activating the coin set is by building a network of people on the tier. That is, if you activate only the tier. Do you understand?
Okay.
So you can actually do the tier without doing the buying the coin set. Like you want a network, right?
Okay.
Yes. So
All right.
that will also send first coin to your wallet. And I also explained on the slide. I showed you from part of the back office that where's the slide now? Yeah, from here I explained that you can have the ability to decide whether you want your earnings to be in first coin or in DAI. All right, it's here on your back office. Once you get there, you see it. Okay, so you can decide to I don't want to buy first coin, but I want to network, and my network is
All right. Thank you very much.
first coin from it. So that's it. Thank you very much for that question. Now, sorry, this Zoom is going to be ending in less than 1 minute, please. Okay, sorry about that. So just in case the Zoom logs you out, please, if you still have questions, please log back in. And also, there's something very important I need to also explain to us. Like I said, that was in the Zoom yesterday with the creator of Metaverse. So I'm going to be logging out of Zoom right now. So just log back in immediately, okay? Thank you. Sorry. Let me stop this.